to experience it with you. Well, we're going to move into the heart. So let's do, and some of you have experienced this before, we'll do this integrative mudra and breath practice to kind of harmonize the energies here. So we start like this with the downward pointing triangle. So your thumbs and your index fingers touch, and you bring it just towards your root. Yeah, so we're calling the energy from the earth as we inhale and draw it up to the heart. You know, that downward pointing triangle. Good. Exhale and open the arms out, palms facing down. Beautiful. Make that triangle again, now upward pointing. Lift it up towards the sky. You can even look up and just sense you're calling in that infinite source energy, cosmic energy, taking a breath in, and as you exhale, bringing that upward pointing triangle to your heart. Good. Inhale, opening the palms. Exhale, pulling the elbows in. Good. Now you're going to spin left palm up, right palm down. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to push your left hand down into the right and ground the energy. Okay, let's just do it 2 more times. So we inhale up to the heart. Exhale, open. Make the triangle, lift it up, inhaling. Exhaling, pull that energy down to the heart. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, pull it in. Left palm up, right palm down. Exhale and ground. Rooting a little deeper. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Closing the eyes, just bring your hands to Gyan Mudra, index and thumb tips touch. Give a little bow of your head to your heart. And just attune to the energy at your heart center, Anahata chakra. And just feel and sense, notice how your heart feels today. If it feels heavy or light, expanded or contracted, maybe somewhere in between. And just offering a generous dose of acceptance to whatever's present for you today. And then calling forth your connection to that divine spark of light right at the core of the heart, that source spark. As you hold your awareness there, just allowing that light at your heart to begin to expand, to grow. And as we enter into this temple of the heart, let our prayer be that we arrive free of the limitations and the attachments to the past or the future, that we forgive and that we feel a sense of forgiveness, and that we can be restored here to our original innocence, that state of purity, wholeness, holiness. As we come a step closer into relationship with the divine, with sacred, with God. This invincible, unconquerable, everlasting, eternal love that is truly who we are. You might affirm for yourself, I am divine love, I am divine light, I am all that I am. And take a deep breath in through your heart, breathing in love and breathing out love. Beautiful. And then as you're ready, you can let a little more light into your eyes. And we will talk a little bit about this heart chakra. This heart chakra is the connection, the connector point between the lower triangle, the first three chakras, and the upper triangle, the higher three chakras. So it's this crossroads between spirit and matter, personality and soul, inner and outer worlds, physical and non-physical reality, giving and receiving. And so it's a really, it's important in the work that we've done in these first three chakras. It's really about clearing the blockages so that the life force and the Kundalini can flow into the heart. Because ideally what we're doing in the heart is we're bringing the best of both worlds, literally, into harmony in our heart center. Yeah, so we bring this sense of aliveness and vitality and energy from the lower chakras into the heart, along with this intelligence, this intuition, this insight, this higher spiritual understanding as well, in order to experience wholeness. The heart is the place of wholeness. Yeah. It's this center of integration, harmonization, love, devotion. It's it's where the Shakti, that creative life force energy, becomes Bhakti. There's somebody at the door and it's distracting me, but I don't think is it one of our people? Thank you, Anna Marie. It's where the Shakti life force becomes Bhakti, which is devotional love. And this is what the Sufis, they talk about, this relationship of the heart as that of lover with the beloved. It's this relationship where, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
You got it? Okay, thank you. It's, this is the archetype of the heart chakra. It's the lover. And it's this aspect of each of our consciousness that is longing and yearning for union with the divine, with God. And ultimately, this is what yoga is. Yoga means union. Yuj means to unite. We're uniting the personal with the universal. So the heart is the spiritual core. It's that nucleus of our being, and it's in this centered place that all polarities and all dualities come into unity. Okay, this is where, we talk about unity consciousness, oneness consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness. It's called by it. We can't really, no name can really encompass this, right? But it's this state of perfect unity and harmonization. So it's this merging point. And this is where we experience divine love. And again, this is very different than the kind of love that we have learned, which is conditional, personal, often transactional, right? I'll give you something if you give me something. But this is that unchanging, constant, continuous love that actually, again, is who we are. Like Rumi says, you know, you don't need to seek for love. You just need to remove all of your barriers to it because you're already it. We are already it. It's this source that emanates from within outward. And it's said that the first mantra that we learn is the mantra of our mother's heartbeat. And then we come into the world, right? And it's our heartbeat that creates harmony and this rhythm in our lives. And this rhythm can be disrupted or disturbed for many reasons, like stress, irregular breathing, trauma, distorted, confused thoughts, right? So all of these things can contribute to kind of a chaotic rhythm where we get imbalanced, we get out of sync, literally, with our rhythm. So again, we have these tools and these yogic practices to help bring us back into rhythm. We have lots of practices for that. And I'll just add for this particular week too, we'll talk more about it when we get to the 6th chakra, but in Kundalini, we understand that we have 10 bodies. So some of you took the 10 body workshop. So in addition to the physical body, we have 3 mental bodies and 6 energetic bodies. And the 6th body is called the arc line. And the arc line is the nucleus of your aura. And your aura is that protective and projective shield around the physical body. And it's really our first line of defense against dis-ease. So this is why we want to work to keep that auric field strong. Everybody has an arc line from earlobe to earlobe, like a halo. Women have a second arc line from nipple to nipple, just women. And this is a very sensitive, energetic area for women. And it's designed to support us in bonding, in intimacy, you know, with children and lovers, right? And so it's said too that we take in the imprints of every lover we've had and we've been with. So a big part of our practice as women is to clear, right, this arc line, to make sure it's clear. I don't know about you, but maybe you don't want to have those imprints, right, with you. And there is actually one particular meditation. So if this is something that, you know, you want to focus on, you could make a 40-day practice out of that. Kirtan Kriya, the Satanama practice, is specifically prescribed in order to clear this second arc line. That's a practice that's recommended for that. You could take that on. It's called Kirtan Kriya, Kirtan. Yeah, we did it last year for each week for a while. So yeah, that's a great practice to do for that. So all pranayama is really great for the heart chakra because we're moving into the element of air. And air is the most expansive of all of the elements. It has no mass and disperses evenly through space. Yeah, so pranayama is really, really a great thing to do. And it offers these qualities of the heart that we really are working to cultivate, are these qualities of equanimity. So when the heart is in balance, not imbalance, but when it's in balance, there's a sense of deep peace. You can feel that. Again, these are qualities I want you to start to tune into. Deep peace, right? We're not constantly being pulled from one polarity to the other, right? We're beyond the duality and the polarity that ends up creating, potentially creating conflict. Now, I'll say that the polarity that we activate and we talk about in the second chakra in relationships is different, right? We want to bring consciousness to learning how to play with those polarities, because relationship in the second chakra, we want that, especially if you want to have a healthy sexual relationship with somebody. You have to have the polarity. Yeah, that's what makes it exciting. Yeah, if there's too much resonance, you're too much alike or vibing like best friends, which is cool too. You want that in a relationship. It's not going to have the friction and the charge that you want. It's more resonance than polarity. Yeah. And that's not hot. Ultimately in a relationship, you need to be able to play with the polarity. That's second chakra, right? But when relationship in the heart, we're evolving and maturing the relationship into, again, that where we're bringing the polarities together and we're experiencing a deeper state of equanimity, equilibrium, balance. You can sense the difference. So we want to be able to have both. So the challenge for us here, first and foremost, is to heal the heart. Yeah, we all have some work to do, and that really begins with self-love. Yeah, we can't even begin to talk about like devotional love or even relational love unless we truly, truly love ourselves. That's key, and we're going to work on that today. We're doing a practice for that. So healing the heart, and then doing the work to keep our hearts open. Yeah, to keep our hearts open. It takes so much courage to live with an open heart in this world, right? So to remain with an open heart, and again, we're kind of free of those attachments and that emotional, commotional way of relating. So what is the most powerful thing about you? Each of you, each of us? It's the frequency of your heart. Because your heart is the most amplified electromagnetic field of your body. We talked about the three brains last week, right? The gut brain, the heart brain, the head brain. Quantumly, your heart is 10 times more powerful than your head brain. Yeah. So recognizing that what you amplify, your frequency through your heart, and this is why we take the time every day to consciously choose, cultivate, and maintain our frequency. And one of the practices that we work with is this practice of heart coherence, where we literally practice elevated emotion, right? Love, gratitude, compassion, forgiveness, joy, all of these qualities of the heart, they're a frequency of energy. And so it's really important that we choose that frequency and we do the practice to set it. And we need to do it about every 24 hours because it's said that our electromagnetic field will only hold a charge or a frequency for about 24 hours. And then we need to recalibrate it again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like charging your phone.
It's exactly right.
It's like you can plug it in.
It's exactly right.
And
Yeah.
are we going to do a practice that recharges the heart energy?
We are exactly going to do a practice today. Our Kriya is to open the heart It involves, of course, and anytime we're working the heart, we're working to balance the electromagnetic field of the body. The heart is a satellite, the shoulders and the hands. There are secondary chakras connected to the heart into our hands. So anytime we're working arms and hands and shoulders, we're working into the energy of the heart and building that electromagnetic field. Because here's the thing. Either you are commanding a frequency, and higher frequencies always override lower frequencies. Okay? So in either you are commanding a frequency of energy at all times, or you're collapsing into somebody else's.
Yeah.
So start to become aware of that in your day-to-day life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
There's somebody out there? Oh, okay.
Jen, I just want to say something, made me think of when you were talking about the heart, and even more powerful than like the energy than mine, was that I remember being really intrigued when I discovered how the heart is the only organ in the body that's immune to cancer. You think you look at brain cancer and cancer all over the body, and the heart's not, it's not possible to have cancer. That's cool in the heart.
It's miraculous,
Yeah.
isn't it? We are so miraculously divined and designed. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And isn't it the first organ to develop, I think, in utero? No,
I thought it was fine.
I don't know. We'll have to Google that. We'll look it up.
18 days
So-
and starts beating under that.
So yes, we're gonna work a Kriya to open the heart, a meditation for self-love. And this is it. We just want to do a little work each day to set the frequency. You could do it in a 3-minute breath exercise. And this is why the breath in pranayama is so powerful. Breath is what? It's our connection to spirit. In yoga, we call it prana, life force. In the Chinese tradition, it's qi. In the Australian indigenous tradition, it's mana. In the Bible, it's the Holy Spirit. Yeah, your breath is, and it said we're given only a certain number of breaths from the first breath we take to the last breath. Yeah, so as yogis and yoginis, we take care of the breath. It is precious, right? It carries this invisible intelligence that is life force, right? We deepen the breath, we lengthen the breath, we appreciate the breath. Our words carry our breath. We're going to get more into that with the throat chakra next week and the power of our words as well. So I think that's all I want to say. Imbalanced, the heart, we feel unloved, alienated, separate, hypersensitive, overgiving to get love. There's fanaticism usually involved. Critical, judgmental, opinionated. When the heart is balanced, we can experience unconditional love without expectations. Again, there's a neutrality. We'll work on that a little bit today, coming back into a neutral place. There's acceptance, radiance, calmness, clarity, surrender. This is key. We're surrendering to this higher love. Openness. We're able to experience the bigger picture, to experience the sacredness of all of life, truly the sacredness of all of it in every person. You know, it's like when we can look from this level of consciousness that is love, we're able to see in that way. We're able to see others in that way. Okay, so let us practice. Go ahead and rub the palms, we'll tune in. Pressing them together right at your heart. Connect your thumbs into your sternum, and you're plugging into that thymus gland, which is the endocrine gland of the heart chakra. Rolling your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And we'll inhale to tune in. Om.
Guru Dev Namo.
Inhale. Suspend your breath, lift your root lock, press the tongue to the roof of your mouth, and roll your gaze up. And exhale. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Gurudeve Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Gurudeve Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Okay, let's come to hands and knees. We'll cat and cow for a minute or so to warm up the spine. Inhaling, arching, exhaling, rounding. Good, nice, deep, full breaths. Eyes can be closed. You're gazing at your third eye point. Weaving in that mental mantra, Sat Nam, or if you're more comfortable, you can use another mantra, anything that feels right for you. You can even use the words I am, just pointing you back to that I am presence. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, suspend your breath and lift your root up. Exhale, push into the earth, round your spine. Empty the breath, hold the breath out, and again, squeeze your root. Inhale, as you exhale, press back, hips to heels, palms to prayer, and just release your forehead down, taking several breaths, just letting everything relax. rise up through all fours and take it to down dog. And just pedal out a little bit, stretch out the legs. And pedal out your feet.
No. No.
Hey Gina, can you mute on your end? Because I
Sorry.
not sure how it's happening. That's okay. Just gets background noise. Good. Let's shift forward to plank pose and exhale to the belly. Elbows hug in. Inhale, lift up, Bhujangasana. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Just do that a few times to warm up the shoulders, open up the front of your spine. Inhale again, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rising up, maybe a little higher. And exhale back. Down, down. One more time, let's inhale, plank, exhale, lower to the belly. This time bring your arms back. If you're able to interlace, you can interlace your hands, otherwise keep them separate. Press into the feet, lift your head and chest. Crawl your rib cage forward. Chin draws down a little bit. Take a few breaths into your belly and your heart here. Good, release your hands, press it back, down, down. And then go ahead and walk your hands to your feet, Coming into a fold, you can bend your knees, grab your opposite elbows, and just let yourself hang in that waterfall. Let your spine completely release, head and neck release. And then slowly roll up to stand. Let your head be the last thing to surface. Good. You're going to take your right hand to your heart. And your left arm opens to the left. You're going to inhale left, exhale right. Your right hand will come. Just alternating. Inhale left, exhale right. Good. Nice. Powerful breaths through the nose. Clearing that heart field here. That field around the body. Good. Inhale, both hands to the heart. Suspend the breath, lifting your root lock. Exhale, relax, and just interlace your fingers. Press the palms forward and up. Just bend to the left. Couple of breaths, breathing into that right side body. And take it to the other side. Bringing up to the left. And come back to center and just float the hands down. Okay, our first posture for this Kriya, you're going to press your palms together, right in prayer pose at your heart. Connect your thumbs in. Close down the eyes, and you'll begin that breath of fire. So rapid, continuous through the nose. In and out through the nose. can begin a little slower if you need to, where you feel the navel involved, so the belly pulls back towards the spine as you exhale. Again, we're creating this equilibrium, this balance here between the upper and lower chakras through this mudra. From the elbows down to the root, that downward pointing triangle, from the elbows up to the crown, the upper triangle. Neutralize at the heart. So with this breath, if at any point you become kind of dizzy or lightheaded, just come back to a long, slow, deep breath. Holding the gaze at your third eye point. Good. Meeting the challenges with as much enthusiasm and joy as you can cultivate. Inhale a deep breath, suspending your breath, pushing your palms together. Squeeze everything into midline, consolidate. Exhale, just relax, let your palms relax. Let your breath relax. And let your mind relax. Just breathe and feel. Okay, so now we're going to make fists with the hands. The arms are going to come back by the sides. And we're going to be punching the air straight out in front. As you exhale, you punch. So you're going to find your rhythm. It's going to be a it kind of becomes like a breath of fire. Good, again, eyes are closed, gaze out the third eye. And extend the elbows straight. Satnam on your breath. Exhale out. Keep going. Go a little faster, last 10 seconds. Inhale, pull the fists back, hold your breath, squeeze, squeeze, lift your root. Exhale, relax. Just take several nice deep breaths, let everything relax. Breathe into the heart and just let that energy move and expand. Letting those torus fields of energy just realign, recalibrate. Okay, one more standing posture, then we take it seated. So the arms are straight. You're just going to inhale the arms up, exhale, back and down, big circles. Inhaling up, exhaling down. With every breath, just feel that intention again of just clearing. Clearing that space from the heart out around your body. Good, deep in the breath. Inhaling up and exhale down, just relax. Letting everything settle. And really ground that energy now. Beautiful. Now we'll take a seat. specifically to clear this arc line that we just talked about a little bit ago. So you're going to interlace all of your fingers and you're going to touch your thumb tips together. You're going to begin with your hands at the level of your throat. This is the inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come down to the navel. So it's good. Keep going. Just finding your pace, your rhythm. Bringing the mantra in as you move and breathe. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sorry, the eyes are actually halfway open, so you're looking down. Good, one more minute. Inhale the hands at the level of the heart, suspend the breath. Exhale, just relax. Pausing and just observing, noticing, sensing. Great. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be using that mantra Sa Ta Nama. So you're going to bring your arms up, elbows in, and hands by the shoulders. The eyes will be closed for this, but just you can keep them open so you can see. You're just going to regulate the breath. Nice, deep breaths in and out, and you're going to mentally be vibrating the mantra Sa Ta Na-ma as you press each fingertip together. Index, sa, middle, ta, ring, na, and pinky, ma. Okay, so go ahead and begin. Your eyes are halfway closed, looking down. Equal breaths, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, just relax. Okay, so we're going to now be blocking your right nostril just gently with your index finger of your right hand. Your left hand can just be in Gyan Mudra. You're going to inhale slowly through your left nostril and exhale slowly through rounded lips. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, rounded lips. Try to match the duration of the inhale and the exhale for about 10 seconds if you can. Your eyes can be closed, gazing at the brow point. After your next exhalation, just gently release your right hand into Gyan Mudra and just meditate. Just rest your awareness inside. Really resting into that place of neutrality and equanimity. Cultivating that, what we call in Kundalini, that state of shunya, stillness, that 0 point calibration of our awareness. Where the past dissolves and the future dissolves. You rest into this present moment. Letting ourselves surrender a little more deeply to that infinite place within us. Beautiful. We're going to move into this meditation for creating self-love. You can think of it as a blessing for yourself. So we're going to stay seated like this. The right palm is going to come about 6 to 8 inches above the crown of your head, and your left hand flat palm facing forward. Okay, so the eyes will be closed, but you want to turn your gaze down and sense that you could look through your chin, the center of your chin. So the eyes are closed, but turn them down. And breathing long, slow, deep breaths. You can breathe in about 10 counts, and then you're going to hold about 10 and exhale 10. If that's too much, of course you adjust. Find your number, and you're going to take that equal number of inhale, pause, and then exhale. It's said that this is a meditation for correcting and balancing the aura. This right palm is blessing. You're blessing yourself. It's a self-blessing. And this left palm blesses the world. And this drishti, or this gaze through the chin, it's one of the 11 lunar centers that we as women have on our bodies. And it's one of the ways that we can regulate and stabilize the emotional body. So we're working on every level here. And you're breathing with that sense of affection for yourself, compassion, love, acceptance. You're showering yourself with that blessing of self-love. When you hit your threshold, see if you can just deepen your breath. We're almost there. Good. Now inhale, and you're going to extend your arms straight out in front of you, parallel to the ground, palms facing down, and stretch out to your maximum. Again, the eyes are focused at that lunar center in your chin, at your chin. And the breath now is just long, slow, and deep. You don't have to pause the breath. And we're balancing here that heart chakra and everything below the arms, those first three centers here, getting balanced in this posture. We're not here quite as long. Now stretch the arms straight up, palms facing forward. Keep the gaze, that focus at the lunar center. Continue to breathe long, slow, deep breaths. Now inhale and hold your breath and stretch your arms up so much, and like almost that your butt lifts, and you tighten all the muscles of your body tight, tight, tight. Hold the posture and exhale. Again, inhale, deep, deep, deep breath, lift, stretch, and squeeze every muscle tight, tight, tight. Exhale, one last time. Inhale, deep. Hold the breath, lift the roots, squeeze everything up, 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 up. Exhale, and just relax. Go ahead and come onto your back. Coming into Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and just sigh it out. Let go. Let the body now just relax. Feel that surrender into the support of the earth, letting any tension just stream out. Relaxing through your feet and your legs, your hips and pelvis. Softening the belly and feeling the kidneys release back and down. The shoulder blades dissolve and the arms and hands relax. Just feeling the space of your chest. Letting the chest relax and allowing the heart here to really just rest back on the bed of your lungs. Relaxing the neck, the throat, the face and the jaw. Whole body relax. Bringing the attention again to the heart center and just sensing or imagining or visualizing that rose quartz ray, soft pink light energy at your heart. Just breathing it in and allowing that frequency of love and compassion, gentleness and peace. Just fill your whole body. Bringing that rose quartz light into your emotional body. Your mind, your thoughts, brain and thought patterns. yourself enveloped by this crystalline rose quartz light. Just begin to very gently deepen your breath. Bringing some gentle movement in, you can gently turn your head side to side. Wiggle the toes and the fingers, circle the ankles, wrists. Rub your palms and the soles of your feet. Cat stretch, twisting right and left. In your own time, you'll rock and roll your way up to seated. We'll close today just reading a portion of, it's called the Cathar Creed. The Cathars were Christian mystic people that lived in southern France, and they created this church of love, this creed. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, I'll just read part of it, but I will include it in the link with our video this week. And I encourage you to read it out loud, because it carries this transmission of the love that we are practicing to open to here. The church of love, it has no fabric, only understanding. It has no membership save those who know they belong. It has no rivals because it is non-competitive. It has no ambition because it only seeks to serve. It knows of no boundaries, for nationalisms are unloving. It is not of itself because it seeks to enrich all groups and religions. It acknowledges all great teachers of all the ages who have shown the truth of love. Those who participate practice the truth of love in all their daily being. There is no walk of life or nationality that is a barrier. Those who are, know. It seeks not to teach, but to be, and by being, enrich. It recognizes the collectivity of all humanity and that we are all one with the one. So it's in that spirit we will close our practice today, bringing the palms together at the heart. Gratitude and appreciation. And we'll just close with one long sat and a short nam. So inhale. Ladies, thank you so much. Have a beautiful week.
Thank you.